finally officially eliminated from playoff contention. How disappointing is it to get to this point?
I mean, it's very disappointing. It's not where we want to be. It's not where we expected to be at the beginning of the season. But at the end of the day, you got to keep on fighting. You got to have pride about your job and what you do. A lot of guys in this locker room love this game and want to give their all to it. And you got to keep on fighting, regardless of what the stakes are, what the circumstances are. Just got to keep on going.
What did you think the Saints were able to kind of figure out in the run game there with Hill and Kamara that started working for them at the end of the second quarter?
I'm not really sure. I mean, they're both just talented runners, both good at breaking tackles and just making guys miss. So, I mean, from what I can see, there were some circumstances where it was just that. They were just making plays that they make because they're top level talent. They're good at what they do.
How bad was it out there weather-wise?
I mean, you kind of get adjusted after like the first series. So after that, I think it was pretty good, honestly. Like, you would think that the wind and everything would affect you a little bit more, but as long as you know how to handle yourself, know how to layer up properly as far as your hands and your feet and all that, you'll be just fine. And I think that wasn't really the main culprit of today. I think really the weather did a lot to our traction and our footing, and that's really the toughest thing when you deal with the weather.
With the tarp on the field, were you surprised that it was snow-covered and so slick and slippery?
I mean, with the wind blowing 60 miles per hour at times, it's going to find ways to get underneath that tarp, I believe. And then they're not going to be able to protect it all day. We've got to warm up. They've got to warm up. There's stuff they got to do for the field. So, I mean, they did the best they could, and it was the best surface we could play on.
How kind of, I don't know, demoralizing is it to sort of let them score 17 straight points on you guys after going up 10-0 and really sort of imposing your will early on?
I mean, we just have to maintain that intensity and that level of play. And I don't think the intensity dropped, but I think that really attention to detail, being where you're supposed to be, and making those plays when they come to you, that really came back to bite us. We had our opportunities. We were sometimes we were supposed to be, sometimes we weren't, and we had guys wrapped up for the tackle, and they were able to break free, and we just got to be able to make those plays.
I know you expect huge things out of Deshaun. Do you think that playing weather like this is also part of his kind of learning curve, being new here? He said he never played anything like this, and he struggled, for parts of the game.
Not many people who are playing right now have played in weather like this. So, I mean, it's not just him. And, I mean, he's still growing in the system, still coming back after an extended break. There's a lot of things that he's been working against and working through. And, we're going to keep on sticking with him for the ride. He's very talented. We've seen that. And, something like this, you really can't put it on the quarterback or either quarterback, especially going long. The wind can take it wherever it wants, even short throws. So he's still making plays with the feet, still making big plays and first downs, and I think he did a pretty good job with all things considered.